What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. Hope everyone is doing well. I am going to be doing some channeled messages. We'll just see whatever comes up. Hope everyone has a good weekend, or it's off to a good start anyway. I'm going to be offering some emailed prepaid readings for this weekend, the next 3 days. So I'll do 2 questions for $20, but it will be emailed and written to you. So if that's something you're interested in, feel free to send your payment to acaciahemphill795@gmail.com or paypal.me/guidedtarot, and then email me your questions along with your payment. So let's see, what do we have here? So the bottom is the Fool, but there's 2 Fool cards in this deck. This one's kind of like, this isn't this person's first rodeo, but she's very happy because look what's here. There's something that's coming in, but then it's almost like there is also, this is how I see it. I feel like there could be a death in someone's family. Then there's this abundance, but that in turn is going to help this person like grow maybe a business, or it's going to enable them to give back more into a situation. I feel like someone just wants to see you successful. This is a family member of yours. Maybe this is something to look into if this person has already passed. But for a lot of you, I feel like this is not happened yet. Probably will happen. It's going to do with the 12th. Sagittarius, maybe, Virgo, Libra, some type of holiday. I'm not really sure. I feel like it might be a suicide for someone, and I'm not trying to be creepy or rude in any type of way, but that's what I'm seeing. I feel like someone probably was suffering from depression or something, or they just didn't see a different way out. And I think that they never meant to leave people behind that they were supposed to take care of, or maybe they didn't know how, or something like that. So I feel like someone just felt like they had to get away for whatever reason. For some of you guys, you lost someone who was really close to you. It could have been like a soulmate. This could even be, it's like a past life story where someone had killed themselves in a past life. And now you guys are reunited in this lifetime, but it always ends up really bad because there's still healing that needs to happen. Could be a Scorpio and a Taurus. You guys were married, and one of you had the gift of prophecy. One of you... some of you guys were even, there's 2 different stories. So there's siblings here, and there's like a twin situation where you guys grew up together. So I feel like there's something to do with like detoxing here. So if someone ended up having health problems, if you notice anything with your hands or your feet, or like something irregular, I would look into detox tea. Somebody might end up having to have surgery. There could be some type of accident, or maybe this person passed away during surgery, or maybe if this is something that hasn't happened yet, that this is a possibility that it could happen. And it's hard to understand why these things happen, but I feel like they're giving someone a heads up ahead of time on purpose so that you're able to maybe put an ending to old, a situation where you guys could have had bad blood between each other. someone was really manipulative. Someone, you know, did betray you. Someone comes off like super shy and innocent, but they're not, you know. Could be a Sagittarius for someone. But I just feel like it's time to transition out of this energy, especially if it's a past life. And just remember, you know, this person's like a child, or that's kind of the mind state that they're in, or were when they did these things. Maybe they needed to grow up a little bit. I'm seeing sickle cell anemia, and I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that, but I do feel like, you know, people used to get really really sick from it back in the day. But it's showing me a picture of like a rose, so maybe something to do with like rose petals, and maybe in a bath or like a tea. Especially if you're feeling like you're not feeling very well, or you're feeling like really angry. I do feel like someone is in a lot of pain that they're carrying here. And they, you know, they're telling you, you do need to go in, you do need to communicate to your doctor or whoever about whatever's going on. I do feel like someone is going to be recognized or given a gift or some type of surprise for the things that they've done. Someone who's put a lot of time, and this could be a coach, this could be anyone. You know, I see like 9 years or whatever the case may be, but she's, you know, polishing her gold, and she's putting it back in her. So it's just, and she's got the gray hair. So I feel like someone's going to be recognized, or this person could be recognizing you. It's like a motherly energy. I'm not really sure if they're still here, if you catch what I'm saying, but there's also a picture of, do you guys remember the story of Rikki Tikki Tavi? When you're little, it had the snake, and I think he was a ferret or something like that, but he like protected the house, and he would kill these snakes. So I feel like even if some of you guys may be surrounded by this type of energy, but I feel like you have the tools and the remedies to, you know, get through this. Some of you guys may be finding out that you're pregnant. Some of you guys may be just needing to, you know, you're going to be given something, and it's not really clear like exactly, but I do feel like we have a lot to learn when it comes to illnesses in this country. We have a lot to learn when it comes to herbal remedies. We have a lot to learn when it comes to, you know, how people died in the past. And somebody, you know, they want you to go visit their grave, or if you do, I feel like they're very protective of you, for whoever this is. They are your forever spirit guide, and they don't want you to worry anymore. They want you to keep praying like you do, but listen after you pray, and sit in the silence, and let that pain go, is what they're saying, because they wish nothing but the best for you. They want you to be strong. They want you to remember everything you've been through and how independent you are. You know, you never needed anybody, and you've always been able to express everything in a healthy way. Or maybe you haven't, and maybe they're saying it's time, because this is something you've thought about for long enough, but some of you guys just kind of run away from this. But it's time to stop hiding these emotions and release them, especially when it comes to subconscious energy. But they're also saying some of you guys need to use the things that you've been through, no matter how painful, to speak out into the lives of other people and uplift humanity. That's why you went through the things that you went through. I do feel like you're going to have a choice. For some of you guys, choose wisely, because this super shy girl down here isn't the greatest, and this one's a snake. So I don't really know which one to tell you to choose. They're both kind of shady, if you ask me. Very jealous. One of them is just a friend, but then there's another person who's really jealous. But there's something that you're not seeing about this, and I feel like for whatever reason, you're going to be finding out like the truth about this, and maybe you guys could like work this out with, you know, if you guys are on the same team, like, you know, calming down the cat fight or whatever this is, because someone is doing too much. I feel like someone just needs to be like told, like, listen, you need to cut the shit, you know what I mean? Because we're not going to do that here. This is something that we have to do equally between us. I do feel like someone has a new love thing, and so I think someone's afraid that this person's going to tell them no, or that they're going to be friend zoned or something. But I feel like you weren't before, right? Or something like that. It says have fun, go out, even if you guys just end up being friends. You know, I feel like someone does have energy of being a playboy. Someone does have energy of, you know, fucking ringer, but I see, you know, better days coming. I see, you know, to read up, to spend the time to work on yourself, to know exactly what it is to give and receive in every part of your life, because energy and money are fluid, and that's important to remember in every part of your life. That karmic debts have been paid, and now there is, oh Jesus, what the, oh. And now there is so much for that. Now there is a twin coming in for someone that is going to ask you to marry them with flowers and the whole shebangy. I feel like you don't know exactly like when you want to do. I feel like you're open to doing this with this, like you're open to marrying them, but this person like overthinks everything, and they can't even ask you on a date, but like you make them really happy. And maybe they're like, I don't know if I should ask them. Like, I feel like this is like two little school kids. I do feel like there were some ties that needed to be cut. There were some things that needed to be, maybe someone needed to take accountability for whatever happened in this situation. I do feel like someone's overthinking, and I know that it's like, if you don't know someone and you're just meeting them, you get nervous and you're like, well, what if they do this? What if they do that? But, you know, what do they say? When you get older, you don't regret the things that you did do, you regret the things that you didn't, basically. So it's like, you know, if you're young and ready, like Amarion, I mean, let's get it, you know what I mean? So I feel like there's some kind of, okay, so there's an income source for somebody, but it's like, you don't know if this is the right opportunity to take. I do feel like someone is kind of shady. I would watch the paperwork completely. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, they're doing too much on social media. Someone may be a little bit too emotional to do something. They're not experienced enough to do a certain thing that you do, even if, you know, they want to help you or whatever the case may be. Because another person has the charisma. Someone has, you know, I feel like someone's very able to make decisions in no matter what, and they have like the poker face, and they can make these changes, and they can bring about this new things. But then you have someone who kind of causes this confusion energy in your life with the fear that they have and the worry, and like, if you're constantly thinking that everything's going to be bad, or like, what if this happens, like, that's not going to bring in, especially if you're doing what I think you're doing in this situation, and I'm not about to call y'all out, I wouldn't keep that type of energy around you, you know what I mean? There's a situation here where it's like, someone got pregnant, but this lady's in the background, and then there's this other guy who's looking towards this way. It's like you and another person are like exactly alike, but then there's still this energy of baby mama for some of you that just, I don't know, she has this idea in her head that you guys are going to get married, and, you know, that she needs you, and I don't know. Maybe there's someone's really codependent and they're afraid to be on their own. I do feel like someone might suffer from mental issues, like maybe just anxiety even, but it's like very hard for them to accept endings. And so I feel like it was really hard for someone to make this decision about this. I do feel like some of you guys, this manipulative energy where you thought someone was lying about something, there are some underlying health issues here that this person doesn't like to talk about. So if you think that they're lying about everything, maybe that's not the whole truth. I do feel like there are some definite health problems here. Maybe it's something you don't even know about yet. I do feel like it's time to speak to people and attempt to attempt to understand them and have a little bit more faith in those people that we surround ourselves with. If you ask me, I'm losing my voice, so apparently it's very difficult for someone to speak besides me as well. But I'm gonna leave this message where it is. I hope you guys have a good day.